What's up guys, Killer here, and giving you guys a custom class quickscope tutorial, how to make a class so it can be more effective when you're quickscoping online. This video is mainly for my fans on my Facebook page called Best MW3 Best Class Setups, whatever you would call it. But it'll be on the screen and in the description, so go there if you want some awesome class suggestions. Everybody post their favorite class. You can decide whether or not it'll be helpful to you or not. But this video will definitely help you out to make sure you can pretty much use the perks, proficiencies, and everything to your advantage when you're quickscoping. So I'm going to go to my career class. Now I have 5 classes when I quickscope. Well, some of them I don't really quickscope with. Um, so let me just start off with the RCSS. This gun is not good for core at all, unless you're, of course, you're going for headshot feeds. Headshot feeds is when you just aim for the head and you try to get it 2, 3, possibly 4 times and try to get them all shown in the kill feed. And that's a good montage clip right there. If you're going to use the RCSS, that's the best for headshot feeds. Now you'll notice the perks that I use this class when I go into hardcore, and the perks I usually use the sleight of hand, quick draw, marksman. That's definitely the class main perks for all of my snipers. Definitely throw on tactical insertion because you definitely don't want to be rushing all over the place just to go to find one person. And if you're close to a large amount of people and you have a great opportunity for a kill feed, you're going to want to try to take that chance, and you want to be spawning as close as possible to it. Now I use a throwing knife just because I don't know, I just like using throwing knives. Throw them up in the air, hopefully I get lucky. Everybody, you can possibly go for a C4. Everybody tries to do them special C4 shots, stuff like that. And you can try to go for quad C4s and stuff, and other people like using Semtex just because, you know, you can just throw them to save a flag or something. Now I just used to throw knives just because it's just easy for me to just throw it once I spawn. Hopefully I get lucky. And you'll notice what I have for my perks. I definitely, everybody who's in a quick scope, you can't use assault because you can't expect to constantly get kill streaks. So you don't want to, like, if you're going for a montage clip, you don't want kill streaks to ruin your kill feed, so you don't want to use assault. Support, I just think that's cheap and annoying, and there's nothing really that's going to benefit you when you're quick scoping, because your team will always possibly have a UAV up when you're playing a game, and ballistic vests, you only want to grab those if your team has them. So support's really not needed. You want your team to help you out. You don't want to go out and help yourself. Specialist is definitely one of those things that you definitely need to have on when you're quick scoping, and you have to be very specific for each one of your kill streaks, as your first one, second one, and your third one. And now, since this is a hardcore class, I definitely throw on blast shield for the first one in case a nade or a stun or anything was thrown at me. I don't want to be easily killed because the blast radius can be like up to 10 feet, and if you're in that blast radius, blast shield will help you out definitely tremendously. Now, when I get 4 kills, I throw on blind eye because, you know, those helicopters, there's constant kill streaks going on. You don't want to be detected by any of that. So that's a good second perk for a specialist. Now, my third perk, when you get 6 kills, I throw on extreme conditioning because after you know you're on a good streak, you want to get the hell away from that area. Extreme conditioning definitely helps you out with just, you know, booking it, make sure you get safe, you know, reload, get a little bit more situated, and then you can head back to the spot and start working on more kills. Now that's the reason why I throw these 3 perks on my specialist class for my RCSS. I'm going to move on to my second class, which is my 50 cal class. I've almost got a gold, but camo does not matter. Nobody should be judging people on camos. And oh, the reason why I use Desert Eagle is just I just throw on different pistols. I always use pistols, FMD Akimbos. No, I don't use any of that stuff or launchers. I always use pistols. They're easy to pull out because you have quick draw and sleight of hand, and you can just, you know, shoot them. And I used to throw on Akimbo because you just start spraying, hope for a kill, and it's nobody can really bitch about it if you're being sprayed with a pistol. Like, for God's sake, it's a pistol. So I would either use that or attack knife, and yeah, that's the reason why I use that as my secondary as all my sniper class. Same stuff goes on here. Now I'm going to explain why I have for my specialist class, my specialist perks for the rest of my classes here. I use for my first perk, I make sure I have steady aim pro. Nobody should be hating on anybody for using steady aim at all. People can use it as a main perk. I just choose marksman because, you know, I just like to get maybe a hard scope or two to get my streak going. So I definitely use steady aim pro. Make sure it's pro. Steady aim in general It's not going to benefit you unless, you come into close encounters with people, yeah, that's pretty much all it's good for is if you come up close to somebody. But if you have Steady Aim Pro, that if you read what it says plus weapon is ready faster after sprinting. So if you're going for kill feeds and you're going for quad feeds or anything involving with a sniper, and you have a sniper out, you want to make sure you stop sprinting immediately and get into your scope fast enough to get the quick scope. So that's definitely the most main important perk when I think when it comes to snipers, because just you're sprinting, you see someone, you just want to stop and shoot them as quickly as possible. You don't want to have that, stop, pull out your gun, and then shoot them. It'll be a lot quicker, and especially with a 50 cal, you can be cheap and just spray them with it if they're close enough. And if you have steady aim, that helps. You can understand where I'm coming from with that. And blast shield, like the rest of these classes, guys, like 50 cal, MSR 11, AS50, those are all my core weapons. I don't use them for hardcore. So my second would be the 4 kills. It would be blast shield because, like I said, you don't want nades or stuns or anything ruining your kill streaks or anything like that. And blast shield definitely helps out. Now, once you get up there in the kill streaks, you want to make sure nothing is going to stop you. You don't want UAVs. You don't want nothing. You don't want anything going in your way. So you can either like swap out blast shield and throw an assassin because it'll definitely help with the UAVs, and a lot of the times the EMPs can fuck you over big time. So I'd suggest assassin or blast shield because they both will benefit you equally. Assassin for the UAVs and blast shield for the stun grenades and frag grenades or whatever's being thrown. Now my third perk, like I said earlier, if you're getting up there in a kill streak and you know you're doing good, you don't want anything to stop you right before you get your specialist bonus. So you definitely want to throw on Blind Eye Pro. So if somebody on the other team gets a lucky care package, calls in like a recon drone or something, you don't want them to see you. You put this on, you'll be saved, and then you just get 2 more. You'll have specialist bonus, and then you'll have all the perks in the game. And I'm not sure, but I've heard rumors that you also get all the proficiency added to your weapons, all the proficiencies. Now, everybody's got to keep in mind when you're using a sniper, you have to make sure you customize it to the sniper, like, especially when it comes to attachments, because I haven't got to that yet. Everybody has their different ways of attachments and proficiencies. I use speed because if you're going to go for quad feeds, you need to be quick. You need to get there quick. You need to shoot quick. And speed will help you out a lot. So that's the reason why I use extended mags. Some people will throw on heartbeat sensor to be noobish and I don't know, thermal for anyone, but I don't know why that would be beneficial. Everybody uses assassin in my opinion. Variable scope because it clicks into different scopes when you're hard scoping. So I just throw on extended mags, it's equal, and nobody can complain about it. And 50 cal and the EAS50, people don't realize that those two guns make you run slower in the RSASS as well. If you're using those snipers and it's slowing you down, you definitely need speed and it'll speed you up. It will help a lot. Or you can switch off Sleight of Hand Pro with extreme conditioning to get you the spots faster, and just use Sleight of Hand as the specialist perk. MSR, it's quick, it's a normal sniper, everything about the gun is just average. It's, in my opinion, it's the best sniper in the game. Everything's overall equally to one, to like everything, no matter what you throw on it. Impact, focus, kick, everything on here is definitely beneficial to the sniper. Just depends on what your attachment likes are. Some people will decide to use exam mag, some people use thermal, others ACOG, others variable scope. I used to play on variable scope, but nowadays I just use extended mags. And yeah, my L11, like for me, I just think speed works for all snipers because it gets you to the spot quicker, you can get to your kill feed position way better, and it will help. And I also throw on extended mags for this sniper because I just like the way this, the scope, the regular scope on a gun works. So all I really need for a sniper, if it didn't have extended mags for a sniper, I would just throw on done. I would just hit it done. I wouldn't even use anything because extended mags, it just gives you more ammo, and that's really all I need. And AS50, once I get up there in the rank, I don't really use this much. I'm usually using L11, 50 cal, or MSR. But once I get up there, I'll definitely be using the extended mags or maybe the variable scope because the scope is definitely special to all other scopes on a sniper. And variable scope would definitely click you into a further scope. If you've noticed, the AS50, it brings you to a lot closer when you go to aim in. It doesn't let you zoom in as far as the other regular scopes like L11, MSR, and stuff. So variable scope would be my opinion and the best attachment for the quick when you're just quick scoping or whatever in general. But AS50 is definitely unique when it comes to quick scoping because the way it sways, everything about this gun is different from everything else. So that's it's to me it just seems a little bit more challenging, and I just like something that's a little bit easier to deal with. So it's the reason why I don't use it. And that's pretty much it, guys. This has been my tutorial of how to make a good and effective quickscoping class in Modern Warfare 3, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Fire!